Alright, I believe this is the third video today. I managed to get the first coat on these rail posts, the attachments to the wall, because there were a lot of cracks around there. So we got that sealed up. I remember the other video I was telling you about, don't get too crazy to make it perfect, about the character of the house, and I found a good example. I mean, someone took a hunk of wood out of there. This has been operated on this doorway here. Look, see where the strike is chipped away the wood? Those are characteristics that I'm talking about. Careful when you paint not to go past this edge if you could help it, because if you build up here in the jamb, then the door won't close. It may not close. All right, so today we accomplished our goal. We got this window sealed. If you look at the earlier video, there were a bunch of gaps around here, big ones, and we got those mostly gone. I mean, even here you can see a little hole in there. That gives you an idea how even the caulk shrinks, and why, when I say if you're doing a job and you want to do it right for someone, don't rush it. Don't well, I can see daylight through that window. Look at that. That's not such a great window. Don't rush it. I mean, if you're painting and you got to go on to another job and you're trying to rush to get through the job, and let's say you paint over caulk that's not dry yet, and then it messes up, you can't repair that reputation that you just ruined for that person, especially if they're paying you money to do it right. Now, if they said to you, hey, your price is X and I'll give you half of X if you just slap the paint on there, I would walk away. But hey, if you want to do that, that's your prerogative. Because my name is more important than half the money. So anyway, I got behind some things as far as I could. I kind of got under here to get some of the loose stuff. So at least if you just glance, and again, that's just primer under there. I got behind here pretty good. That's primer. The woodwork took its first coat of high gloss. If I stand at an angle enough, you should see the gloss. There it is. See how glossy the wood is? It took its first coat, and notice the very first thing, go back and look at the other videos. Remember I said how the paint was sucking up, the wood was sucking the paint up? And around these frames, you can see bare spots for the wood. Well, look how it looks with just the first coat of high gloss. You see it covered where the wood spots were. This window got caulked today, and it got primed with 123. And that's why you see it's not shining, because I couldn't put high gloss on it. It has to sit till Monday to get its first coat of high gloss. So today we got done this doorway. The woodwork got its high gloss. This one got its high gloss. The closet got its high gloss. The baseboard got its high gloss all the way around the baseboard. This panel behind the tub got high gloss above the tub because it was prepped, and it had primer on it. Below the tub, it had to be sanded and primed, which was done today. So Monday, below the tub, it gets high gloss. Above the tub, and Monday, this window gets high gloss because it's primed. And then I will go back and start on the 3 doors that already have high gloss to get their second coat of high gloss, and that'll be good. Also today, the ceiling got its second coat. So that means the semi-gloss white is done. The ceiling is finally done. See what it looks without the light. Looks pretty good. You can see a little gloss there from the light from the window. And again, we use semi-gloss because down the road, if the owners want, they can get on a step ladder and wipe the ceiling down. So the ceiling is done. Repeating myself, Monday, second coat of semi-gloss for the doorways, first coat for the window, second coat semi-gloss for the baseboard going all the way around, and then all the woodwork will be done except the window getting one more coat. And finally, we are to pigment. I was going to say something about, when you're doing high gloss, around the edges. See how I bled out here a little bit? Don't be afraid to go a 1/4 inch, to get it on here. It is easier to paint semi-gloss over high gloss than the other way around. So I go over a little bit, making sure all my things are sealed. I have no more cracks, no more cracks, no more cracks. And now when I cut in with the pigment, I could get as close to here if I want. And because it's high gloss, it's a little slicker. And if something happens, I just keep my wet rag, I can clean it up and start over to cut again. Same thing with the ceiling. The difference is ceiling is going to be semi-gloss to semi-gloss, but you still stand a chance there because the ceiling's dry. It's not like you're cutting in wet. Cutting in wet is hard. I've done it, but I don't recommend it for the faint at heart. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. See the runs? Watch your runs. All right, today was a good day. We got a lot done. So again, we're down to base woodwork. Ceiling is done. And the next thing will be figures that would happen. Next thing will be and that came out pretty good. I might touch around it if I want to, but it looks pretty good. The next thing will be pigment. I can't wait to move to pigment. At this rate, Monday second coat, it looks like pigment's gonna start happening Tuesday. And then you gotta put the first coat on. In fact, Monday, what I have to do is do a test patch here. Do some pigment and hold it up next to the test swatch and make sure the customer looks at it and is okay, because we had to paint custom mixed to the color that was requested. So we'll do our little test patch over here somewhere and use the color swatch and make sure that the owners are okay with the pigment color. And then, we have the woodwork to do while they're checking if they're okay. We still have other stuff to do. I still see 1, 2, 3 days of painting, because the problem is like now, today, I'm stuck. I can't do anything else. The paint's drying. And that's just the way it is with painting. And it is what it is. But next week we'll be done. We've been here from almost it'll be going on 4 weeks to do this. But it is what it is. That's what it takes. All right, see you on the next one.